Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
And Richardson will throw to start out here. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
The Colts at 2-4 here in the first half of the year, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Lets one go downfield for Pierce. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Pierce, the intended target there.
And it'll bring up 3rd down.
You look at this Raiders defense.
They've certainly had their struggles against the run at the 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
The numbers are definitely not in their favor, but every time I click on the film and watch them, I see stretches where they play against the run really well. Their biggest problem? When they give up those explosive runs, those 30, 40, 50-yard runs, that'll really mess up your averages.
Forced out to his left.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
A big play there for Indy. 31 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Richardson looking to throw this.
Escaping the pressure right.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Richardson now on 2nd down. And the timing of good.
Man, you got to rush 3, man.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
Here's Richardson.
Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Richardson going to change the play here.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Gay's kick is good. And they're on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You look at this Colt defense.
They were terrific a week ago in the win over the Lions.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
This defense for the Colts, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
On 3rd down, Brissett.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Oh, a design run for their wideout. And he'll get down to about the 26-yard line.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a trunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes some people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
3rd and short yardage, Brissett. That is caught. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Jacobs will score. Touchdown, Raiders. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way.
He's got him in, complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation.
Downs going in motion left. He's going to handle it on the touch pass.
And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
On the option left, Richardson.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
His 4th rushing touchdown of the year, his 5th overall. And the Colts have got it back to within a score.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 5. And he's across for 2 points. Boy, a gutsy call right there, but the fake works. And they get the 2 instead of 1.
What I did? Man, I just scored with Richardson. That was a touchdown.
Kick this one away.
No, it wasn't, man. It was what? Dog, I kicked the field goal.
And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at this
Yeah,
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now,
he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
let's go now.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Pass the 60, pass the 60.
Now we've got whistles and a flag. Looked like one of the Colts linemen might have jumped. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Here's Richardson to throw.
Sliding out of the pocket. To the right side, complete to Taylor. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Running straight ahead, Taylor.
Call it a gain of 5 that time. They'll be left with a 3rd down and about 9 to go.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. Richardson shotgun on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
First and 10. Here's Richardson with it.
Flush to his right.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Here's second and 10. Richardson.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
That's good for a Colts.
And Richardson looks to throw once more.
They'll roll him out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile.
Now Richardson going to shift things up.
To throw is Richardson. Looking to throw on second down. And he rifles one incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Interested to see what they dial up here. Third and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone. Richardson looking to throw. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a fourth down. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. And Gay knocks this one through.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Second down, Jacobs once more.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. The Raiders on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 9. To throw is Brissett.
He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs.
And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Rodgers on the return.
A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return.
And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Man, you got to rush 3.
He's out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
That's just flat out a beautiful throw right there.
It was a rope. That's maybe the speed you would see on a slant, but he threw that downfield with that kind of pace.
Now, if he throws that one with any type of arc, puts a little air under it, that play doesn't happen. He had to fire it in there, and he did exactly that.
Now the Colts moving quickly here in the hurry-up offense. On second down, it's Richardson to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up third down on the sack. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And that is incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here, and no panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Gay's kick is good, and they take a 17-14 lead. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game. A throw on the money there to Doolin. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
Any questions of how they'd approach this drive were answered right there. They come out throwing, and they get a nice pickup here toward the end of the first half.
On 1st and 10, Brissett. That one into the hands of Adams downfield. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big play there just before halftime. 49 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Brissett. Dancing to his left. Open man, it's Mayer in the end zone for the Raiders touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Carlson down to add the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
They'll find Taylor. That's complete. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Richardson. He
He's got his man. It's Pierce.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
At the 36-yard line.
This 2nd and 4.
60 Eagles, 60 Viking, 18.
Play action. Now Richardson.
Escaping the pressure right.
That is caught. Michael Pittman with it.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 33 yards that time.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And Gay knocks this one through.
And that'll bring him back within a point.
So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Colts 20.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3?
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Now a give to Jenkins running right. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it.
Looking left sideline, incomplete.
I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit after they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
On second down, it's Taylor.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second.
Running left, Taylor.
And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down.
Brings up third and 6.
Richardson to throw off play action. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
5 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he is going to lose yardage here. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's third down now. Good luck there as a ball carrier. You get handed that football, look up, oh, there's a big D tackle ready to swallow you whole for a loss.
Yeah, you got to count on your guys to give you at least a little bit of time, a little bit of space to try and maneuver, but not on that one. And when you have a defensive tackle who's that strong, that agile, he's a lot to deal with. Sometimes you have to double him, and sometimes you're not able to block him no matter who's trying.
Here's A.J. Cole now, standing just outside his own goal line. And here's Rodgers on the return. Great blocking, nearly sprung in there. 28-yard return. And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Okay, ready? Set, tempo, set. Let's
1st and 10, Taylor now.
And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
ready.
2nd down, another run with Taylor.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
They'll try the left side with Taylor.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. They go play action with Richardson. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
You know they wanted, you know they expected. They needed him to be sharp coming out after the half. Unfortunately, he's missed his first 3 throws. I wonder if he got out late and missed his warm-up time.
The whole team did come out a little bit later than usual. I don't know, maybe there's something to that.
Must have been a heck of a half.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Chandler Jones in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out, and they have regained the lead. So it's another field goal here. He may need to ice his leg after this one. That's now 5 field goals converted in this game alone.
Yeah, get the trainer. They're going to need this guy, and they've needed every single one of the field goals he's made, too. If they're going to get out of here with a win, I say he gets a game ball.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he'll wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. 1st down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Second and 9.
Brissett. Throw left side, taken in by Renfro. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
To throw, Brissett.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get him 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
Check.
Richardson on 2nd and 10. That's caught by his tight end, Kylan Granson.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to. Back now in Indianapolis. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. The Colts on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times and 8 chances. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And they're going to speed things up here.
Back to Taylor on 1st down.
Powers through it. And he takes this one in for the Colts touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Colts will add to their 4th quarter lead.
Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. There to stop him, Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. And quickly, they get to the line. Brissett sets to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down. Then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Intercepted. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it.
And that is incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Richardson. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
He's going up top for Taylor.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
That's complete to Pierce. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. And Richardson looks to throw once more. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Here we go.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their lead is hanging by a thread after that pick 6, but look, they're still in the driver's seat. Now the question, how aggressive? It's caught inside the 25. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Richardson looking to throw. He'll buy some time right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here's Richardson to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. To the right side, this is Taylor. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Again, it'll be Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter. Do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
The Raiders Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive can take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Gay's kick is good, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, it's a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. This is 1st and 10.
Hey, kill. Go.
Here's Brissett. Able to connect with Jacobs.
And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Brissett.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, they need a touchdown, and here they're saying, okay, get it 10 yards at a time. They felt they needed to take a shot there to at least get them across the 50, but that one falls incomplete.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for the Colts TD. So the Colts now bringing the offense back onto the field as they'll go for 2.
Richardson will throw for it.
Rolling to his right.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Boy, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Brissett.
He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Colts are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Well, there's 2 sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for them. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it. I think about it awfully hard, but also you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player. You have to know the situation.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Off play action. Richardson.
He's going to air it out deep for Woods. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. And now this game is over. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory.